Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is rewrite tangent as sine over cosine. Okay, I'm going to obviously work on the left-hand side here, and after I do all of this work, eventually it'll look like secant x. Okay, so in order for me to add these two fractions together, I'm going to have the same denominator, and in this case, the least common denominator is going to be 1 plus sine x times cosine x. So in order for me to add these two fractions together, both denominators are going to have this least common denominator in it. This first fraction is missing a cosine x, so I'm going to have to multiply this fraction by cosine x. And I'm going to have to multiply this fraction by a 1 plus sine x. Okay, now that I have the same denominators, I can go ahead and combine these two fractions. So, writing this as one fraction, I'm going to write the sum of the numerators all over the least common denominator. So I have cosine x times cosine x, that's cosine squared x, plus sine x times 1 is sine x times sine x, that's sine squared x. I'll just move this out of the way. And all of this is divided by the least common denominator, which is cosine x, 1 plus times 1 plus sine x. Okay, so what I see now is I see sine x squared plus a cosine x squared. That's the Pythagorean identity, so that's going to be equal to 1. Sine x squared plus cosine squared x is the same thing as 1 plus sine x, everything divided by cosine x times 1 plus sine x. In this step, you can just go ahead and divide out common factors. 1 plus sine x gets divided out in the numerator and the denominator. And then when I rewrite this, I have 1 divided by cosine x. And 1 divided by cosine x, that is simply secant x, which is the right-hand side. So this identity is verified.